do I even begin? Um, I hope you're doing well. I currently have a headache, which is like kind of my fault, but whether it is or it isn't, it's here. It's here to bother me and, you know, be annoying. So I'm just laying down until I can relax, and then after I'm done on here talking, then I need to go walk with my dog and get that exercise or whatever. The little that I can get, but it is something. Uh, yeah, I wanted to incorporate like extra exercise in by um like playing Just Dance, but um for some reason while I was moving the last time I had moved, my Xbox controller somehow went missing, which doesn't make any sense because it's all specific. It was all packed at the exact same time. I remember putting it into my backpack and I checked my backpack and it was nowhere to be seen. So I don't know what, like, did stuff get rearranged when I wasn't around? I have no idea, but that must be the case because it just disappeared into the abyss, which is like so annoying. But anyways, but they do have the mobile version. I mean, you can only do like 2 dances a day, like, and they give you a little meter, unless you pay for, of course, if you want to do the I forgot what it's called, but you can pay for like the weekly or the monthly, or there's even a daily pass, but you actually get more for your money if you just go with the at least the weekly. The daily one is like not really necessarily worth it, but if you're willing, I mean, it's only $1, I think, but if you look at it and you actually like want to continuously do it, then it's better to just go with the value and get the monthly or yearly pass or whatever. But anyways, yeah, so the free version basically blah blah blah. But I'm not really able to do that because, well, there's many a reason, but when I was able to do it, it was still hard to do. It's hard for me to do anything. I don't know, ADHD, me in general, spectrum stuff. Um, that, consistency is very, very difficult for me, but then there's also just so many other factors that come into play with that. Like I need to be the place to myself. Like, can no one be around? Like, there's like I just can't do that. I'm not comfortable in front of the other people. Like, it just I just can't. I refuse. Yeah. Um I think that finishes that topic. Um yeah, I don't know what to talk about. See, my brain doesn't work like some of other people's. Um but yeah, recently, I don't know where to start exactly, cuz I need to give you like the backstory before I just jump into something else, right? Um Ooh, that reminds me. I remember I thought of doing that, going through my um albums and just like having that moment live. That's another idea. That's something. Maybe I'll try and do that for the next one. Um I forgot about that. It's like you think of this really cool idea, and I'm like, I mean, that's cool conceptually, but it's like it's not like I can write it down. Even if I do write it down, then I mean, I'm gonna just obviously forget about it entirely. So unless I happen to be in my notes and happen to come across that note that I made, you know, you know how things work. Um, isn't there? I know there's actually fun little filters, bubbles, but there's like no reason. And also, it's kind of annoying to put these on, but like it doesn't matter because I'm not showing a face anyways. Um, but yeah, just random. I guess I would say how I'm feeling. I already said I had a headache, didn't I? Yeah, because I said yeah. I was like my fault, blah blah blah. Because I was on my phone. Because like if I'm like sitting, okay, so I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like sitting up. Me sitting up and looking on my phone, like, and sitting up and like say if I'm sitting up and looking at the TV, like, I I can't. Like it just gives me a headache. Like I need to be like laying down for that. So yeah, there's a lot with that. But anyways, let's just get on to other things, and maybe we'll circle back around to that. So yeah, this channel I started posting because I I I guess I got inspired to post stuff from a camera roll because you didn't have space because I am the archiver of content, and like it's so true though. Like I want to keep like stuff, good, fun moments that make me happy in my camera roll and stuff to have, but further on years, things change. So like in the moment, some of that stuff was like, oh my gosh, this picture or this art or this movie poster or I don't know, just some like fun like whatever images, a lot of images that I'd say like 5,000. There's I mean, and just in general, there's way more, but just content like content, my favorite artists, videos from their concerts and this and that, and so yeah, and yeah, and I've gone through it further down the line, like did like this year and some of this stuff. I'm like, why did I save that? But like I was in a state, and also things, things change, feelings change. There's a bunch of different there's a bunch of different things going on, so you don't think the same way you maybe you did, you felt about a picture. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I do things, and like I said, well in the description at least, the obsessive compulsiveness is just, yeah, it's very there. Yeah, and I got a lot of different levels of issues, and you know it'd be nice to try to solve some of them, but it's like literally so much and everything is in my way that it's just too much, and I'm like expected to figure it out on my own, and I can't, and it has been expressed, but it has been like overlooked because they just some people look at me and just because like I'm an adult, like, but they don't know what's going on with me. At the least, it's usually like, oh, it's like, oh, I know you're going through something, but you need to do this or you need to push or whatever, like as if like I'm not trying, like, but and also that's just like not how it works, and so it's just it sucks being uh going through with everything and constantly being misunderstood. Like that's like literally my whole life. Like I'm 22, I'm gonna be 23 in in a little over a week from now, 8 days to be exact. um and yeah, it just sucks, but then it's also like those people that obviously then they might not understand, but it's different when it's like you still don't understand but you're like positively supporting, and like everyone has their things, and there's probably well, there's things wrong with different people, and that's just how it is, and like I mean I try my best to help them be better people, person, but they're just at the same the same things kind of happen, but I don't know. There seems to be like some progress sprinkled in between, but then the same things keep being complained about or misunderstood or blown up. But you know, like when you're angry, you can't really have control of that. Like even if you understand the thing that someone does that would make you like mad, and they explain to you maybe why that is how, you know, that's how it is. It's not really gonna make you any more less mad maybe after the situation, but in the moment, no matter what, like if you're angry, you're angry. So that's what is being expressed. And then I was circling back. I didn't like fully finish because I was talking about this part of it, but um I kind of lost it. I'm not really sure what it was. Um, yeah, I'm blank. I'm blanked out at the moment. Let's see. Give me a moment. I don't know. We were talking about something about misunderstandings and blah 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 blah. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I said already, but yeah, how everything is. There's multiple things like stacked on top of each other to, and yeah, I'm expected to like do certain things as if everything is normal, and if I'm like, you know, okay and able bodied and able mind, when I'm not, sometimes. So if we go back to the beginning when like all this started, the only thing I can describe as what I was feeling when I was going through was, of course, intrusive thoughts, which everyone gets. I'm probably, uh, and then the headaches, of course. So for instance, when I draw, I don't know if I said it like that. When I draw, or when I drew, when I was drawing in the past, um, I would draw something, and then if I didn't like the way it looked like, I'm looking at the reference or whatever, and make I'm trying to, and it doesn't work, like the eyebrows aren't even, or I don't know, the eyes aren't even, or the body to shoulder, the head to shoulder, I don't know how to put that together, or just whatever. And when it was being frustrating and I was trying to, make it work, it was frustrating, but it like physically hurt as a headache, and I'm like just very frustrated. So there's just that. Okay. And then I guess moving on. So I guess with the obsessive, whatever you want to call it, we don't have to label it. Um, I don't know, priorities. We can say that. Um, like even if I knew something is important, like, oh, I need to walk, like I need to take the dog out or whatever, right? But then I would be watching a stream and I'd be so invested and I don't want to leave. I don't want to miss it. I don't have to come back and find the whole stream and like scrub through it, because that I don't know at the time if that bothered me, but it gave me a headache. But anyways, being like just being there, like I didn't want to miss it. And so I would like stay as long as I can, and like that obviously overweighs and overpowers like the I don't know if I don't think logic is the word, but just, obviously I should be doing the other thing that should take priority. And even if I know that and I acknowledge that, doesn't mean I'm going to get up. Like, so I'm kind of stuck. Have I don't have good self control on certain things. Uh, you know, I got I had a regular phone. I had two like two regular basic phones first in middle school. Both are like different types of flip phones. So the first one was this super skinny. I feel like I low key feel like it was called like the chocolate stick or something. I kid you not. Um, I think it was like a Motorola, but basically it was a slim, thin little rectangle, and then it would flip out. It would flip to the side, and it would still be like obviously just a longer version of what it was before, and it had like a little circle wheel in the beginning, and then my second one was just like I want to say a thick like a flip phone with the little keypad when you push it push it up. Anyways, so yeah, that was that, and then I think it was I don't know, between sixth and eighth grade is I got my first my first smartphone, which is the iPhone 5C. I got the blue one, and so there the journey began having a smartphone. Um, and also for a while, I can't really tell you when, but for a while we didn't have we didn't have Wi-Fi. We had cable, but we didn't have Wi-Fi for a while. But I think by the time I had my iPhone, at least a little while after having the iPhone, we did obviously eventually get Wi-Fi. But anyways, was that relevant information? Probably not, but it's just random facts for you, I guess. Um, okay, so why was I talking about Wi-Fi, the smartphone? Oh yeah, but anyways, so I mean, I already gave you an example, but yeah, I just I couldn't pull away. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's the word. I couldn't pull myself from my phone. Like I would just scroll on Twitter for very, very much hours until my eyes hurt, until my wrists hurt, which I'm guessing why I might have the problems that I do today, like with the motion sensitivity, like all the times that I overdid it, and my wrists, like I said, I would scroll into my I don't know if my fingers were hurting, but my wrists were hurting, or that's just how my construct is. Maybe that's just I don't know. I don't know if that's the genetics is the right word, but I'm frail. Anyways, um, slender, long, thin arms and whatnot. Um, but yeah, so that was that. And fast forwarding to now, I mean, I did get my eyes examined, and the guy was just constantly reassuring me like, no, there's you're well, my vision, blah blah, blah is like great or whatever, and also she's like, no, you shouldn't um worry about anything. But yeah, and he really just said that when I asked him kind of about my sensitivities, like people just have sensitive eyes. I'm like, okay, but anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I might have damaged. I don't know. I feel like maybe I damaged my eyes because otherwise, I mean, also things just happen. Like there's so many, just like there's so many people, like some people like allergic to things, and I have sensitive skin, um, sensitive eyes now I do. Um, so some things are just random. This whole thing is random. There's many different, not variables, but you know, and not outcomes either. But you know what I mean. You get it. You get it. You get it. Um, um. So yeah, that's basically all you really need to know about me. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with the internet, I guess. And yeah, and just saving things. Like if you enjoy something, you want to keep it. You know, you want to keep it. You want to have it saved, and so I save. But these days, it's much harder. When things started. Um, yeah, because it was really just like emotional and mental. Like school was hell for me because like there were just things I was being put through that I just couldn't deal with. Like in English class, when they would make me like write a report, like I couldn't think of anything. My brain was like empty, and there was like nothing that I could do about it. But I made my way through. Um, yeah, I mean, I did my best. But anyways, especially math, like math shouldn't be, something that's a thing because it shouldn't be like okay, you can I guess but put me in the class, but like realistically, like the grades don't matter. The important part is that you're there, you're learning, like as far as like English and history, like you're being informed. But when it comes to math, it's like, girl, just use a calculator, like be serious. Like if you don't get it, you don't get it, and it's not your fault. It's not that you're not trying. It's like it's a bunch of freaking numbers and stuff that's irrelevant for the most part. I know, yeah, blah 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 blah. We all know it plays a part in blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. No one cares. People care, but not us, not us. Anyways, but you shouldn't be forced to have to deal with math and have that be something that can hold you back a grade and and halt your progress in the school system. Like that's absolutely ridiculous and insane. So that was, yeah, another piece of hell, one of the main pieces, other than like obviously just mean teachers, but maybe possibly bad energy and the things that go on in life or whatever. But um, why did I talk about that? Anyways, the facts are spoken. The facts are spoken. Moving on. Hold on, I'm gonna wake my dog up because he's having night terrors or whatever. So frequently, yes, so many. Anyways, I'm back. So let's see what else we um what else do I need? What else was I gonna say? What were we talking about? We were talking about school. Yeah, I mean, I think we've covered our bases. So I guess we're gonna go back to something else. Anxiety. So, like making making phone calls, like it's just so terrifying. Like I don't have anything to be afraid of. I don't. But it's terrifying. It's just like I can get to the number, or I would pull up the page, and all I have to do is like click it, and then click like, oh, call this number, and then you just have to anticipate like just waiting for someone to pick up the phone. Like it's just so nerve wracking. Um, but anyways, moving forward. Anyways, okay, I guess I have to stop because someone's here. So bye. I'll continue this.